Hey, hello and welcome to my other channel. Today I want to talk to you about what happened when I uploaded the video about this bike. I've been called racist a few times already, and also the like to dislike ratio on the channel when I uploaded this video, it's about 50-50, so half of you think I said something wrong and the other half doesn't care. So let's talk about racism, if I'm a racist or not. Let's separate fact from feelings, okay? First, let me talk about facts and then we talk about feelings. The fact is that I said very clearly that I was concerned about quality issues, nothing else. I never said nothing wrong, nothing bad about any country, any people, any person, nothing at all. All I said it was that I was concerned about quality issues. If you consider that as racism, I think you need to think the way you approach life. So let's go with facts first. When KTM and Husqvarna decide to produce their motorcycle outside of their factory in Austria and they go to India, they're not going to India because they have an amazing product. I'm not saying they are not, but I'm not saying they do as well. The only reason, I guess, but it's an informated guess, they go to India is to cut down cost, okay? They are facing a terrible situation right now, KTM and Husqvarna and many other manufacturers, where they are making no money. So why do they go to India? Because they get a cheaper product there. Be very mindful, I'm saying cheaper. I'm not talking about the value proposition, I'm talking about price, nothing else. So, we need to differentiate fact. What's the difference between price and value proposition, okay? Like I said in my previous video, you're getting a lot of bike for the price. So the value proposition is actually very good. However, since KTM or Husqvarna do not own that factory, the Bajaj factory where this bike is made, remember that the factory need to make money as well. So they're not gonna do a bike and not make any money. So when an outsider company approach this factory, because I know it's a OEM, ODM manufacturer, and they tell them, hey, I need to make a bike with a great value proposition, but for a low cost, the factory is gonna say, okay, whatever you wanna do the best bike of your life, it's gonna cost you this much. You wanna do a cheaper bike, it's gonna cost you this much. You want an even cheaper bike, we're gonna charge you this much. And the factory still has to make a profit. So whenever these brands decide to go to either China or India, wherever they choose to go, the manufacturer has to make money as well. So when the bean counters in the original brand decide to cut cost, they had to do it somewhere. When I said that you're getting a great value proposition, it's true, you're getting a lot of bike for the price. So they need to cut cost somewhere. Where do they cut cost? In small items. I bet you if they tell the Bajaj factory in India, hey, use the best hardware you have, Bajaj will do it and they will charge to Husqvarna whatever that cost is. I'm not talking about a problem about India I'm not being racist. I'm just talking facts. Husqvarna has gone to India to manufacture their bike because they need to cut down prices. I never said nothing wrong, nothing bad about the people in India. If I'm a software company and I need to develop a software, the best software, I either will go to India or to China. They have the best developers, the best coders, the best. You have to go where the technical knowledge is. So when I say that, I'm not being racist towards other countries. I'm just saying, hey, the best coders are in China, the best coders are in India. When I say that a bike I have a quality concerns because it's made in India, I'm not saying anything wrong or bad about India. I'm just saying why this company A, that is from the European Union, is choosing to go manufacturing their bike in India. That's it. Never said anything else. Those are facts. Now let's talk about feelings. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry that I did. I can tell you right now, I'm sorry. I have no problem asking for your, I don't know the word. It's not pardon, but to say I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Also, I'm very sorry that you get hurt so easily, because in this modern world where everyone gets super hurt when you say a word and they say, oh, you're transphobic, or you say a word, oh, you're racist. Dude, listen carefully. What this guy is saying, I never said anything bad about Indian people. I just said a fact that the quality concern from a factory that is doing OEM work for an outsider brand and making a profit, they need to cut cost somewhere. Where did they cut cost? Whatever the OEM brand told the manufacturer to cut cost. In this case, it's the hardware. Plain and simple. I even never said that the bikes made in Bajaj or India are bad. Not at all. I bet you if you buy the premium line from Bajaj or any Indian manufacturer, it's gonna be even better than the lower quality of an European brand made in India. Because it's about cost. If I own the factory, I have a lower cost than someone coming from outside and using my factory. That's it. So now that we have separated facts from feelings, I can say it once again very loud, very clear. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I never ever said anything wrong about people from India, from China, from nowhere. I think we are all equal. The only people that are not equal are the ones that choose not to be equal, and they are delinquents or bad people. Other than that, we are all the same. And so please, I ask you to first, if you put a thumbs down on my previous video, please consider removing it and giving it a thumbs up. I encourage you to listen to that video again and very carefully listen to it if I said something bad about the Indian people, the country, or just a fact that the quality was my concern. I never even said it was crap, it was bad. I just said the quality was a concern, and also the main takeaway that maybe you are just not hearing because you got hurt, your feelings got hurt, is that my main problem was what the dealer lied to me. Because when I told him I did not want to buy a bike made in India, I didn't go this depth on the reasons why, but he right there had the chance to tell me, hey Benjamin, you're wrong. You know why you're wrong? Because you're getting a lot of bike for the price you're paying. You have an excellent quality. Husqvarna is a bike manufacturer that's been around for whatever years, and now they choose to go to India just to be able to offer you a better bike for a lower price. So you get a great value for the money you're paying. That is what a great salesman could have done, and he did not. He chose to stay silent, and then when I find out about it, I was mad, but not because the bike was made in India itself, because I have no problem with India. It's about the small details. The value proposition is still great. I hope I get a great quality out of it, and if not, I have my warranty, but I never said anything racist. And if you think that I'm a racist because the things I said, you need to check the way you're thinking, because if you go out in the world thinking like that, you're gonna crash into a lot of walls. Be careful what you say, because it affects others, and try to separate your feelings from facts when you are talking in topics like this. Because once again, and I know I'm being repetitive, but I want to be very clear. I'm not a racist. I'm not a half-ass racist. I'm not a Nazi. I just said facts. I was concerned about quality issues. That's what I said. And it has proven to me that the quality of the hardware is not that great. That's all that I said. I appreciate you watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. And if you gave it a thumbs down to my previous video, I encourage you to think about it. I know I'm a little bit passionate about this, but I'm a South American living in Spain, not Spain, Catalonia. So you don't talk to me about racism. You don't know where my family comes from. So you don't know if I have suffered racism or not. I wish nobody in this world suffers from racism. So please reconsider the way you think, the way you listen and process what you're listening, because sometimes we let our feelings overwhelm our thinking. Other than that, thanks for watching these videos. The bike, it's very fun. It's a great value proposition, and the hardware, it's not that good. That's it. Also, it vibrates a lot. That's because I guess it's a mono cylinder. But other than that, thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.